Today I'm going over 10 plus NBA 2K20 secrets to help you win more games on the park and become a better 2K player right now. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Story of Sam back with another NBA 2K20 video, and as you heard, I'm going over the top 10 tips that I believe will help you become a much better 2K player. And if you are brand new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We are trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as fast as possible, and don't forget to drop a like in the video. Let's aim for 25 likes on today's videos. You guys have been killing a like goal recently. Thank you guys all for that. As I said, guys, 25 likes is the goal for this video. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's tips. So tip number 1 is going to be to check your hot zones. Knowing your hot zones is extremely important in NBA 2K20 because if you don't know your hot zones, you don't know where to shoot from and what to put Hot Zone Hunter on. So basically, if you make a brand new build, you don't want to put Hot Zone Hunter on immediately. You want to wait till you get your hot zones in park, and as you can see right now, I'm going over how to check your hot zones. You want to go to the neighborhood, press options, go to stats, my stats, and then click the right stick and on your controller. Go all the way over to hot zones and then click square until you reach the park tab. That will show you all of your hot zones for the last 25 games. So those are your current hot zones. So depending on the amount of hot zones and where the hot zones are, you can decide what level to put on Hot Zone Hunter and where you should be shooting most of your shots from. And most people just don't know how to check their hot zones. It is very, very important to be checking your hot zones almost every single day depending on how many games you do play. And it is also a good idea to try to shoot in zones that you don't have a hot zone in to try to get all of your hot zones full, because once you have full hot zones in a Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, you're going to get an extreme boost to all of your shooting, and Hot Zone Hunter is a very good badge, but obviously only use it if you do have a lot of hot zones, and you can check very easily as you saw in the gameplay. Secret number 2 is to turn off your box out assist strength and your pass target direction. Now these are some very, very unknown secrets and tips that basically nobody knows about. So to go to these settings, you have to go in the main menu, like the normal main menu, and then scroll over to features. Once you're at features, go to controller settings, and you can scroll down, and it's going to be box out assist strength is the first option that we're going to go over. And basically, it's going to start off at 50 or 45, whatever you have it on. You want to put that all the way down to 0. What that's going to do is it's going to allow you to box out much easier. You're going to have a lot more freedom in the box out. You can control the box out a lot more and not have like the AI defense like pull you to a certain spot. So you can box out much more effectively if you do have box out assist strength turned all the way down to 0. I recommend this for all centers and guards. It just helps rebounding out a lot in general on all my builds. I always make sure I have box out assist strength on 0. It helps me a ton on the rebounds, and it truly does make a very big difference. And the next setting in this little menu right here, if you scroll down even farther, is the passing direction, openness, and distance settings. Now those are the 3 options you can put your passing settings on depending on how you want to pass the ball at people in like a game that's not 2v2, because obviously in a 2v2 game you can only pass the ball to one player, but say you're playing in a 3v3 court, 3v3 Pro-Am, Rec Center, this will help you out a ton. Basically, I prefer to have it on my direction. I like to have my direction up a lot, but you can change it, as you guys can see, to openness. So if you click X or A on PS4 or Xbox, it will go to the person that is the most open, or if you want to do distance, it will go to the person that's like shortest or farthest from you. And then lastly, if you want to put it on direction, which I think is the best, whichever way you're holding the stick when you press X or A, the pass will go to that player. So basically, it's an easier version of icon passing, so you can just move the stick in the direction that you want to pass, and it will go to that direction every single time. And obviously, you can do a combination of all 3. I like to have direction up to like 70, and then put the rest on like 15 and 15. Or if you want to do all direction, that is definitely a very good option as well. I'm not sure when the box out assist strength setting and the passing setting reset, but I would just check before you let into the park, go to features, controller settings, and make sure your settings have still saved. Moving on to the next tip is to take a lot of close shots in the park or really any game mode. Close shots are just super effective. They go in almost every single time. Even if you have a very low close shot rating, and I'm guessing a lot of you have a pretty high close shot rating. So you can just sprint to the paint basically and run outside a little bit and get an easy close shot. You don't even have to green the shot. It goes in almost any time no matter what. Close shots are extremely overpowered, and definitely use them a lot on 2s. They aren't as effective on 3s just because on 3v3 court you want to get as many 3-pointers as you can, but on 2s it's all about taking smart, safe shots. So definitely close shots on 2s are very effective. So close shots on 2s are very effective for all positions. Next is when you're guarding a player that can't shoot the ball at all, like a pure interior force just rim running you, make sure to hold circle or be in the paint to avoid contact dunks and hop steps. So basically what this means is if you're holding circle in the paint to like hold your player in a pick stance in the paint when they're trying to drive on you for an easy dunk, it will prevent them from getting contact dunk animations and stunning you with fancy footwork on hop steps. If they can't get a contact dunk, they can't get a great hop step animation, and when they jump, you jump as well. So basically it is a trick to guard slashing builds that can't shoot it off from the 3-point line and are just trying to rim on you with contact dunks and hop steps. Not that many people know about this, and it is extremely effective. Make sure to hold circle or be like you're taking a charge in the paint when someone cannot shoot, and it's simply trying to get contact dunks every single time to get their takeover. And it is also very important to hold circle when somebody is dribbling to try to take a charge. Taking charges is very effective in 2K20 when somebody is dribbling, like a point guard is dribbling, especially with playmaking takeover, and also when holding circle in defense you can't get your ankles broken or a stun animation, so definitely do that a lot. And also charges are very effective as well. A lot of people just get dragged into charges as well. So basically if you just hold circle when someone's trying to rim on you, it's a very easy charge. Just hold circle and you will get it more than not. It won't like say charge, but usually they'll bump you and the ball will go out of bounds, making it your ball. So obviously make sure to take advantage of holding circle or B, taking charges in the paint and when someone's dribbling. The next tip is to the rec center. Now if you want to play against easy competition in the rec center, you want to bring out 92 overalls or below. So basically if you are 92 overall or below, you'll be playing against all 92 overalls or below. It's basically like a little bit of a cutoff. So if you're 93 or above, you're going to be playing 93 overalls or above. So if you have a full team of 92 overalls or worse, it's basically called bum rec. So you get into bum rec lobbies and you can easily just beat everyone in there. If you have a full team of good players that are 92 overall or below, it will be super easy to get terrible rec opponents, and especially during double rep in the rec, that will be very effective. But as I said guys, you have to be 92 overall or below. So you can be a 92, but you can't be anywhere above 92, or the bum rec does not work. And every single player on your team must be 92 overall or below. If one person's 93, it does not work. This next secret / tip is pretty obvious, but it's just using post hooks and post fades for bailouts. Any build in the game can post hook, even if you have like a 30 post hook rating. I do a lot of post hooks on my two-way / playmaker with like a 30 post hook, and it still goes in more often than not. And obviously post fades are very good at the end of the shot clock to try to get a free rebound for the center, and the closer you take the post hooks and fades, the better. So if you're at the end of the shot clock and you're running out of turbo, make sure to take a post hook or a post fade that is extremely close to the rim, and it is a very good chance of going in. The next one is if you just want to play park casually and you want to play easier opponents. So basically, if you're playing with a trio or a duo, you want to join the friend that has the lowest rep that you want to play with. So basically, I'm a superstar 3, and if I'm playing a duo with like a pro 1, I want to make sure I'm joining his pro 1 park so I get into park with more like pro 1 levels. So just make sure everyone in your squad joins the lowest rep on the team so you can get into the easiest parks possible. And you can definitely see this in effect when you join like a rookie 1's park compared to like a superstar 3's park. It is definitely a rep based matchmaking when you get into the park, so make sure to keep that in mind. Make sure to join the lowest reps teammate that you want to play with. And also a strategy that I use once or twice for Puma Mania, I like to get on an alt account, like a second account on 2K, just make a player and go to the park. You should be like a prospect 1 or a rookie 1, and then have the friend you're playing with join that account so he's in that bum park with all the rookies, and then get on your main account and then join your friends so you're both in like a rookie 1's park without either of you actually being a rookie 1. And that is also a very good way to increase your win percentage on 2K20. The next secret is that you don't need an 86 ball handling to speed boost in this game. So basically how speed boosting works is it takes a percentage of your speed and ball handling, and that has to equal 86 or above to be able to speed boost. If you have like a 90 speed, it takes 70% of that speed rating and then 30% of your ball handling rating and averages them together, and if that equals 86 or above, you can speed boost. But speed boosting does not mean momentum crossover and quick stops. If you want to be able to quick stop and do momentum crossovers, you need to have an 86 ball handling. But if you just want to do hesitation moves and just speed boost off of hesitations, you do not need an 86 ball control to do that. The only thing you need an 86 ball control for is momentum crossover and the behind the back quick stop. This build right now has a 78 ball handling and a 91 speed, and this build can speed boost off rip. This build cannot momentum cross or do the very fast quick stops, but it can certainly speed boost off of hesitations, and that is what I consider speed boosting. But obviously, for momentum crossovers and that behind the back move that a lot of people like to shoot out of, you need to have an 86 ball handling. And the last tip / secret for this video is to hold L2 or LT when setting screens. This basically helps you get much bigger body animations, so it's basically like a more effective screen. You get like in a bigger stance, and you can definitely set bigger bodies while holding L2 or LT. You will get much more big body screen animations, and it is just much more effective than not holding L2 at all when using your screen. So obviously guys, make sure to hold L2 or LT if you're on PlayStation or Xbox when setting picks for your guard. Anyways guys, that concludes the tips. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. You guys have been going crazy with the subs recently, crazy with the likes. And speaking of likes, let's aim for 25 likes on today's top 10 best secret / tips in NBA 2K20, and basically how to improve your win percentage and get better at the game. And if you want to watch more of my 2K content, I'm going to leave an end screen right when this video finishes to 2 of my previous NBA 2K20 posts that I think you guys would really enjoy. Have a great rest of your day guys. It's been Story of Sam, and I'm out. Peace.